Identities of Las Vegas shooting victims begin to emerge. Nurse, local government workers, and student among victims identified from across U.S. and Canada as families voice grief on social media. A registered nurse from Tennessee and a mechanic's apprentice from Maple Ridge, British Columbia, were among the first identified victims of Sunday night's mass shooting in Las Vegas. The music festival attracted more than 20,000 spectators from all over the country and beyond. As more victims begin to be identified, they will probably hail from a long list of different cities and towns. Sonny Melton, 29, who lived in Big Sandy, Tennessee, and worked at a nearby hospital, was the first victim publicly identified. Family members confirmed to the news station WSMV that he was killed in a gunfire. His wife, Heather Melton, told WZTV that her husband had shielded her from bullets on the ground when the shooting began. "He saved my life and lost his," she said. A friend of the couple told the Paris, Tennessee, Post-Intelligencer that the two had gotten married about a year ago. "I want everyone to know what a kind-hearted, loving man he was, but at this point I can barely breathe," Heather Melton wrote to USA Today. The couple both worked at Henry County Medical Center in Tennessee, he as a registered nurse, she as an orthopedic surgeon. The thoughts and prayers of the entire HCMC family are with Sonny and Heather's families, the center's chief executive, Thomas G., said in a statement. Jordan Msildun. The Canadian Broadcasting Corporation reported that a 23-year-old British Columbia man, Jordan Msildun, was also among the dead, according to his parents. Another concert-goer posted on Facebook on Sunday night that Msildun had died in her arms. "We only had one child," Msildun's parents told CBC. "We just don't know what to do." Bailey Schweitzer. Local outlets in Bakersfield, California, have confirmed with family members that 20-year-old Bailey Schweitzer was killed in the attack. The Los Angeles Times reported that Schweitzer was a receptionist at Infinity Communications and Consulting, a software company in Bakersfield. "Bailey was always the ray of sunshine in our office on a cloudy day," Infinity's chief executive Fred Brakeman told The Times. "No one could possibly have a bad day when Bailey was around. If you have ever called or visited our office, she was the perky one that helped direct you to the staff member you needed." Dana Gardner. San Bernardino County officials announced in an email to staff that Dana Gardner, 52, a longtime county employee, had died Monday morning from gunshot wounds sustained in the onslaught. 5 other county employees who were also at the concert are said to have been injured. Bob Dutton, the assessor-recorder county clerk, told The Sun that Gardner, the deputy recorder Dana Gardner, 52, was a go-to person and a dedicated public servant. Jessica Klimchuk, an Edmonton, Alberta, mother of 4, was also confirmed dead in the shooting. In a statement, Alberta's Premier, Rachel Notley, called the incident an act of violence that is almost beyond comprehension in a time of peace. Klimchuk worked as an educational assistant, librarian and bus driver for St. Stephen's School, according to the Edmonton Journal. Tina Moore, who had worked with Klimchuk, said, "She did so much for her children. She went over and above for them." Klimchuk was in Vegas with her fiancé for the music festival. Quinton Robbins, the first Las Vegas resident identified as a victim, was 20-year-old Quinton Robbins, a student at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. On Facebook, a woman who identified herself as Robbins's aunt wrote, "He was the most kind and loving soul. Everyone who met him loved him. His contagious laugh and smile. He was truly an amazing person." Rhonda LaRock, of Tewksbury, Massachusetts, was identified as a victim by relatives. Her family told Boston 25 News that she was with her husband, Jason, when she was shot in the back of the head. Her husband thought she ducked and she didn't. She was caught in the back of the head, Rhonda's half-sister Jennifer Zelensky said. Denise Burditis, of Martinsville, West Virginia, was also among the first victims to be identified. Her husband, who was also at the concert, mourned her on Facebook. "It saddens me to say that I lost my wife of 32 years, a mother of 2, soon-to-be grandmother of 5 this evening in the Las Vegas shooting," Tony Burditis wrote. "Denise passed in my arms. I love you, babe." Sandy Casey. The city of Manhattan Beach, California, lost Sandy Casey, 35, a middle school teacher, a local paper, The Daily Breeze reported that Casey was a special education teacher from Redondo Beach, and had attended the Route 91 Harvest Festival with a group of fellow teachers, principals and staff members from Manhattan Beach Unified, which shared news of her death in an email to parents. Casey was engaged to Christopher Williams, a special education aide, according to the Daily Breeze. He shared a photo of the couple on Facebook and wrote, "As I sit and mourn such a beautiful life gone too fast, all I can say is look up and watch the birds fly high and free today, as that's where I feel you smiling down upon all of us. I love you, baby girl. Love you to pieces."